Hello, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Adab to one and all. Are you excited? So am I. You must be wondering, what are we going to do today? Well, we'll learn something while having fun. We'll talk about 5G today.
So that means we will have a high internet speed. So then we can download the games easily.
Nah, our 5G has nothing to do with internet. It is different. Yes, our 5G is made of 5 words, and those 5 words start with letter G. The first being greeting, second grace, third garb, fourth gratitude, and fifth growth. So now you must be wondering that why did I keep its name as 5G? Now this 5G together, it's very important for our life. और जो चीज़ important होती है, अगर वो easy हो जाए learn करने के लिए और दिमाग में अच्छे से रहे, तो you can use it in your life, right? So I tried to simplify it for you so that you can remember it and implement in your life easily. And you will see, once you implement this in your life, people will see the difference in you. And you will experience that you've become a different person. You have become a popular person. People will start liking you more than ever because you will be a happier person. And happier person किसको पसंद नहीं है? चलो, let me make it a little simpler for you. अगर आप एक पार्टी में जाओ and you find these 6 random faces, what do you think you will find easy to approach to? कौन सा ऐसा face है जो आपको लगता है that you will easily go and approach that person? Exactly. Even I will like to go and approach this person. You know why? Because the people who are happy, who are smiling, we feel they are friendly. With this, let's start with our first G, and that is greetings. What does this word greeting means actually? So as per the definition of greetings, it is an act of communication in which human beings intentionally make their presence known to each other, to show attention to, and to suggest a type of relationship or social status between individuals or groups of people coming in contact with each other. Simple words में बोलूं तो it's all about welcoming the other person. It's all about acknowledging the presence of the other person and make the other person feel wanted. कभी आपके साथ ऐसा हुआ है जब आप किसी को मिले हो for couple of minutes and you started liking the other person instantly? Why did it happen? It's simply because these people make you feel important. They make you feel that you're needed, that they're interested to know more about you. तो अगर आप भी यही करो जिनको आप मिलते हो, don't you think they'll like you instantly? Don't you think they would like to be friends with you? Don't you think they'll like you for who you are? Da-da-da! Job done. Now I know you must be wondering, ये बता तो दिया है but करेंगे कैसे? So here are some tricks for you. With this, let's learn the effective way to greet people. You should stand, you should look into the other person's eyes, you should smile and say the polite words. And you are done. ताकि आप लोगों को अच्छे से याद रह सके और complicated ना लगे, I have put it into 4S. Always remember, there is no sequence to these S's. Okay? Because if you're already standing, in that case, your first test will be you'll see the person, then you'll smile at the person and you'll wish the person, that is, you'll say the polite words, right? But if you're sitting, in that case, you'll first see the person, smile at the person, stand, and then say the polite words as to hello, hi, how are you, and all of that, right? So it is just to make it easy for you to remember. Now, अब हमें ये तो समझ आ गया कि हमें खड़े होकर विश करना चाहिए, हमें स्माइल करना चाहिए, हमें we should look into the other person's eyes and talk. But what should we say? For that, you just remember you have to wish the person as in good morning, hello, namaste, and then personalize it. Because when we personalize it, we make the other person feel that yes, I'm talking to you only. So in this case, if it is your friend, say his or her name. If it is uncle, auntie, say good morning uncle, good evening uncle, right? Easy? Don't you think if after wishing uncle और आंटी और फॉर दैट मैटर दादा दादी, अगर आपने उनको विश किया और उसके बाद पूछा हाउ आर यू अंकल, हाउ आर यू दादू, नानी आप कैसे हो, उनको अच्छा लगेगा? एग्जैक्टली, बिकॉज दे विल फील दैट यू केयर फॉर देम, राइट? सो आफ्टर विशिंग, always ask the other person how are you, because that makes the other person feel that you care about them. Okay, let me show you some examples.
Hi Trisha, how are you? Hi Ridhan, I'm good.
Oh, that was a good attempt, but there was a small problem. If you would have noticed that Ridhan asked Krisha, how are you? Krisha replied and said, oh, I am feeling good. But she did not ask Ridhan how is he feeling, and therefore Ridhan felt little bad about it. So this can happen with you also, right? So next time if somebody asks you how are you, please answer that question and then question the person back. Oh, how are you feeling, Ridhan? Oh, how about you, Ridhan? So now you are reciprocating that feeling, right? Sounds interesting? So let's see how it should be.
Hi Trisha, how are you? Hi Ridhan, I'm good. How about you? I'm fine too.
Oh well, this was a good attempt. But we had smile here and they wished well. They asked each other back, how are you? But कुछ spark नहीं थी इसमें. It was a very normal hello, hi thing. अगर हम इसको थोड़ा spice up कर दें, थोड़ा सा different कर दें, तो don't you think it would be really interesting? So
Hi Krisha, how are you? Hi Ridhan, I'm terrific. How about you? I'm awesome.
Wow, this was wonderful, awesome. And you also can spice it up. You can spice up your greetings. How? Let me give you some ideas. So you can spice it up by saying, oh, I am feeling on the cloud 9. Oh, I am feeling blessed. And someday when you are not feeling too great, you can also say comme ci, comme ça. That's a French word, and which means, oh, I'm not feeling too great, I'm not feeling too bad, I'm like okay. Or you can improvise it the way you feel like. And we can also make it a little funny with our friends. Let us give you some ideas.
Yeah, Ridhan, how are you? Hi Krisha, I'm feeling awesome. How about you? I'm feeling on cloud 9.
But remember this, with people who are elder to us, we have to show some respect.
Good evening, uncle. How are you? God bless you, bache. I'm feeling healthy. How about you? I'm wonderful.
Okay, so with them, we should not be funny till the time we have that repo. Before we move on to our next G, let's quickly recap our greeting in a very easy way. How? Bus 4S. First S, stand. Why should we stand and greet? Because that shows that you respect the presence of the other person. The second S, see. Because when we see in somebody's eyes and we face towards that person, we show that we are interested in knowing about you. Third S is smile, 100-watt smile, okay? And the fourth S is say. Whatever you have to say, for example, good morning Ridhan, how are you? And then Ridhan will answer, and when Ridhan questions us back, we will again say, oh, I am feeling great. See, 4S. Stand, see, smile, say. And ta-da, you are done. And this brings us to G number 2, grace. Now, a quick question for all of you. How do you think you'll perceive me as if I sit like this, or like this, or like this? Do you think I am smart enough? Or do you think, she's a lazy person? You'll not think I'm smart. And on top of it, I'm not doing good to my health. Why? Because I'm harming my spine. When we droop or when we slouch, our spine is not in the right posture. And then we have a backache as we grow up, or we can have cervical for that matter. So why not be really responsible and take care of our posture, right? You children are smart people. You are wise people. You know what is right for you. Choice is completely yours. अभी हम जल्दी से एक क्विज खेलते हैं. I'm gonna show you some pictures and you have to tell me what is the right posture. In this picture, who do you think is the most graceful of all? Yes, the last girl. Actually, it's the same girl sitting in different postures, and the last posture of hers is the most graceful of all. And this way, she's taking care of her spine also. This brings us to question number 2, and that has 4 pictures. And you have to identify the person who's having the right posture. So this is picture number 1, picture number 2, picture number 3, and picture number 4. Yes, the girl who is in the picture number 4 is having a right posture. If you look at this picture carefully, this person has a correct sitting posture. What is he doing that we tend to forget? First, if you see his monitor, his screen is at eye level. His back is resting against the chair. His knees are just at the level where the chair is ending, and his feet are properly resting on the ground. So what will happen? This person has high probability of not having a spine problem or problem like text neck, which is prevalent now in youngsters. And what is text neck? It is the term that is used to describe the neck pain or damage that happens from looking down, which could be at your cell phone or some other wireless devices, or maybe by putting laptop on your lap for too long. Okay, so how do we save ourselves from getting into this problem? Keep your digital devices at eye level, and In case you have a phone, then bring it to the eye level and then type. Okay, and take frequent breaks. Now what happens, since you guys are really exposed to the digital screen these days, and therefore you start slouching because you're sitting for long periods of time. So slouching is again a wrong posture, and then again can affect our health. And how do we prevent this? Simple. Take frequent breaks. Say about every 25 minutes, get up, go for a walk. Just in the room maybe, come back, sit down and start doing whatever you were doing earlier. Similarly, you can also do some stretching exercise for a minute or two and then resume your work. So this will really help you from getting into this health problem. You guys are growing with each passing day, and therefore children who are growing taller than their peer group, please accept it. Always remember, we are special the way we are. Now if you see this first man, I started walking somewhat like this in my growing years, just because I was the tallest girl in the class, because I am taller than an average Indian woman, and I used to feel embarrassed about it. So one day my mom, she took a picture of mine and she showed it to me, that Jyoti, this is how you look. And I knew, as soon as I saw the picture, I knew that this is not the way I want to look, and I consciously corrected myself every time I used to droop. And here I am, and I don't droop my shoulders anymore. Yay! Which brings us to the next slide, where we learn how should we sit in a social gathering. If you see the two pictures here, the first two pictures, these men, the way they are sitting, boys, please look at it carefully. The way they are sitting, it's making them look anxious, uncomfortable, and maybe nervous. So when in social gathering, please don't sit with your hands in the thighs, or don't cross your legs the way the guy in the second picture is doing. And how about the guys in the bottom two pictures? They don't seem to care about who's sitting next to them. They are self-centered people, maybe. That's the impression at least they are giving. Okay, how about these two men? Smartly sitting. So this is the way you should be sitting. Your legs should not be too wide open, and your hands should be on your thighs. And if you cross your legs, then please be sure that your shoes don't touch the other person and spoil their clothes. Okay? And now the girls. If you're wearing a dress and you're sitting in a social gathering or in a party, try not to cross your legs, the normal crossing legs. Don't do that. Follow the Cambridge cross or the Duchess cross. This will help you to sit more comfortably. Which brings us to the end of our second G, that is grace. So always remember, if you sit properly, you will not only look graceful, you will also be healthy.